I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. B Gaming is a new YouTube channel here to bring you news, reviews, and guides to popular and highly anticipated games. If you enjoy the content, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I've dropped a new video for you. You can also support via Patreon, linked below. Now this video is part of a series of character guides for Tales of Arise. This is the beginner's guide to help you figure out what characters fit your playstyle and how to get started playing as that character. Today we're discussing Law, the monk for you fellow Final Fantasy fans out there. Generally, as a melee character, your basic strategy will always be to break the enemy, toss them into the air, and juggle them in order to keep your target from being able to move, evade, or attack you and your party members. Weaving your basic abilities, arts, and boost attacks is a great way to keep building your hit counter, and any party member's boost attacks are a great way to get that initial break on your target. To get the most out of this melee fighting style, your art should always include one to launch your enemy upward, noted by that curved upward arrow next to the art's name. Additionally, your aerial arts should always include one in the opposite direction for when the enemy drops back down to the ground. Other than that, you should pick arts that feel smooth to transition between to keep your combos up. There are so many options and it's really just personal preference here. You won't start with access to a whole bunch of arts either, so it's best to think about arts in a general sense rather than any specific attack until later in the game. Now, each character does have a different style and character perk. So how should you play Law specifically? Law is described as a character who specializes in fighting up close and personal with his fists and feet. He can fell enemies left and right with powerful blows, but his low defenses mean he has to do a lot of evading. When auto mode is enabled, Law will primarily target enemies with lower HP during combat. Now, Law's style fits perfectly with this perk. You're rewarded for playing both aggressively and evasively in battle. Law's perk is called Awakening. When Law keeps attacking without getting staggered by enemy attacks, his concentration builds, raising his attack and elemental attack. This awakened state wears off upon being staggered or failing to land any hits for a certain period of time. This is why playing as Law is really great for those who have an aggressive playstyle, like to get right up in the enemy's face and deal fast-paced damage. Now, you'll know when you've activated Law's perk as your fists and feet will obtain a blue glowing aura. Keep up your damages and continue avoiding enemy attacks as this will be further enhanced, turning that aura yellow. Law's boost attack can be very useful. Law will jump to your target and give out one strong punch. This punch gives a bonus effect of lowering your target's defenses, helping everyone to increase their damage output. Law is perfect to use against shielded and high defense enemies, whether you're controlling him as your primary character or using him just for that boost attack's effect. Now, as I said, this video is part of a series of guides for each playable character in Tales of Arise. Alphen is your other main melee fighter, Dolhalim your mid-ranged fighter and healer, Shion the long-range gunner and healer, Rinwell your long-range caster or mage, and finally, Kisara your party's tank. If you're interested in these characters, I'll have linked their guides in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to all those who support the channel. I'll keep working to bring you entertaining gaming content along with the latest news, and hope to see you in the next one. Now, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Please leave a comment about what character you consider your main in Tales of Arise.